Hello, Wellsprings. Welcome to Tarot Tuesday. It is a joy to be with you today on this Tuesday, December 7th, for our sixth installment of Tarot Tuesday. Just as a reminder, we are exploring tarot as a spiritual practice. And remember, spiritual practices are anything that we do with attention, intention, and repetition. And so spiritual practices include things like prayer and meditation, but they can also be things that include play, like tarot. If any of you heard Reverend Ken's sermon this past Sunday, you know he talked about the importance of play in our lives, in our physical, emotional, and spiritual developments. Play is key for our connections as humans. And so I do want us to play with tarot, which means today, and really over the next few weeks, as we continue this series, we're going to play by doing some readings together. And so today, I'm going to do a simple 3-card reading like I showed you last week. And the great thing about 3-card readings is that you can, with just 3 cards, have lots of interpretations and intentions with which to enter that reading. Because I am in my finals week of the school year, well, of the school semester, I am up to my eyeballs in reading and writing and finishing projects. I am living a lot in my head this week. And so I want to be reminded of how important it is to also be in my body. So I invite us all, and this is why I love tarot, to take a few moments to breathe wherever you may be, to feel yourself in the seat that you are in. I'm here on this hardwood floor in my living room. If you're standing or laying down, just be aware of your body and your breath moving in and out of you. Pay attention to how you're feeling, how that's connected in your body, how that's connected to your thinking. And then with me, if you will, enter into my bit of play for today. I actually am wanting to center this reading on what do I need to pay attention to for this week. I know what projects I have to get done. I know my due dates. But what is the big picture of this week that my mind, body, and spirit need me to be present for? And so what is my intention for the week? The energy, if you will, for this week. What do I need to let go of? What do I need to embrace? So join me in thinking of those things, my energy for this week, what I might need to let go of, what I might need to embrace. I'm going to do this reading with my Darkwood Tarot, and I'm going to use the book to also do the interpretation. So what's my energy for the week? I have the 8 of Cups. I don't know how well you can see that in this glare. At the 8 of Cups, the Fool, and the 6 of Wands. Trying to make the glare not be there. I have better pictures in the book. So my energy for the week, what I might need to let go of, what I might need to embrace. And so this is my Darkwood Tarot book. As I've mentioned before, I like this deck. It's relatively new for me, so I'm still learning it and learning the ways in which this particular writer interprets the cards. But I'm finding that it really often rings true. So the 8 of Cups, the 8s in general are, I will find that for you. Sorry, part of what I wanted to do in playing, I got so caught up in books and reading though, was to explicate for you some of the meanings. So the 8s are about infinite perfection. You know how an 8 is often the same symbol as, oh my gosh, my brain just lost that word, the infinity symbol, infinity. And so for the 8 of Cups, what we see, and I will show you this picture a little more clearly. Let me get you in the camera. Is a landscape with moon and 8 cups, most of which are full, and a snake, a serpent, which represents knowledge. So the 8 of Cups, the energy I should embrace this week is that could be a special moment. There is an opportunity at hand and time to leave behind what isn't really needed. That the energy I need to embrace is letting go of what I don't need, but continuing to move forward. That is certainly true while I finish a semester. What do I need to let go of? What do I need to move towards? So that's my energy, an 8 of Cups energy, appreciating what is, moving onward and upwards. So if that's my energy for the week that I want to focus on, what in that energy might I need to let go of? And this is interesting to me because the card I got is the Fool. And I love this image of the Fool from this deck. And so the Fool is always about beginnings, having a childlike spirit with endeavors that we are approaching. It can also, though, be about acting impulsively, having so much optimism and big picture ideas that you miss the details. So as I think about the Fool in this particular second position of this reading for me, what I might need to let go of, in general, I'll be honest, I love getting the Fool because I love actually embodying childlike curiosity and enthusiasm and optimism for new things. But that energy, when we are on a path, as this one is, of completing things, doesn't always serve us. So I might this week need to pay attention to how I miss details in my optimistic tendency to just rush in without a plan. Letting go of that tendency just for this week probably is what this reading and my subconscious is telling me that I need. And what might I need to embrace for this week as I am working to complete things and paying attention to having a plan to move forward that isn't just floundering and rushing in. We have the 6 of Wands. And in this image, the 6 of Wands, where's my camera? Is represented, there we go, by some elves moving through a forest at night with many, many fires lighting their paths. I like that image. So while the 8s are about infinite possibilities in the tarot, the 6s, let me find my page that talks about the numbers. I like how she lays this out. The 6s are about the heart of expansion. And so what might I need to embrace? Well, a 6 of Wands, the Wands are about intuition, says that when that shows up in a spread, you can focus on how my own success might inspire others, have a reason to celebrate, accept support that is offered, and be willing to offer that in return. Well, I like that for a week in which I am trying to finish projects, be encouraged, and encourage my classmates to do the same. And so, playing with tarot this week, my intention, the energy I want to embrace is the 8 of Cups. Infinite possibilities, but about focusing on what I do not need, like the spilled cup there on the bottom, and to keep moving forward. And to be aware that as I'm doing that, I have a tendency to leap impulsively, to act with utter optimism of the big picture, and that I can lay that aside this week to focus on some details, and that some of those details that I can embrace are about celebrating the milestones that get done, reaching out and working with others, never alone, to offer and receive help that I need to actually reach that success. I like circles, so that I can indeed, as the path of the 8 says, keep moving forward. Thanks for joining me for a tarot reading. Thanks for joining me for my own figuring out what I need to do for this week. I'm really hoping that you'll come with me next week and that you'll put some ideas in the chat of maybe something you would like to explore with the reading. And so we could start with that. Either you can email me, put a note in this chat, and just let me know and say, Beth, do a reading for me about XYZ. Or if you want me to just keep exploring different spreads, we'll do that too. It's always a joy to be with you. I hope as we move into these colder, darker days of December that you're finding time to play and to have some joy, and that you join me next week for another Tuesday Tarot Tuesday, however we want to put it. And I'm checking my Facebook, and let me know what else you need. Thanks, everybody. See you soon.